present to you this man, this legend, my captain, Mr. William Shatner!
Surprised to see so many of you outdoors. Please sit down. Have you had breakfast? I have not had breakfast yet. This is just before breakfast. So, everybody, good to see you. I wanted to tell you something, and now I've forgotten what it was. I'm going to put this water right here out of the way. And so how will I start with you guys? It'll be a good thing to start with. After I'm done talking to you and I sign some autographs, I'm going to get on a plane. And I go back to Los Angeles, where even as we speak, in Los Angeles time, they're competing a horse charity called the Hollywood Charity Horse Show. It's a show I put on every year, and it's on right now, and this is Friday, so I'll be competing Saturday and Sunday, and on Saturday night we have a big party there. Well, it's not a big party because it's a room that seats 500 people, so we tried to sell tickets and fill the house. And I've been able, because I've tried to sing and met some really good singers and become friendly with them. So I've asked them from time to time to come to the party, to come to this party that I put on. So people like Brad Paisley and all kinds of wonderful Western singers have come to the party, given us their services, and we've sold these tickets. I can't tell you how hard it is to raise money for charity. Everybody should, in my opinion, everybody should give something to charity on a regular basis. People who it's just something we should do. Were you here last evening? Any of you people here last evening? Yes. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to just repeat something that I said yesterday, and that is, my friend Leonard Nimoy, who played Mr. Spock, has passed on last year. And I wrote a book called Leonard, My Friendship with a Remarkable Man. But I was faced with this dilemma last year. This friend of mine, dear soul, had died, and his funeral was in 2 days. So this was a Friday, and his funeral was on a Sunday. And I, months before, had committed myself to a Red Cross fundraising opportunity. They were going to raise money for the Red Cross, and the Red Cross, as you know, is a wonderful organization that helps people all the time in every event. Whenever there's a terrible thing happening to some people, the Red Cross is there. So I had promised that I would come on a Saturday night to this event to which they sold tickets, and they were raising millions of dollars. Now, what was I to do? Was I to go to my friend's funeral, or was I to go to this event? And if I went to the event, I couldn't get to the funeral. I had that choice to make. So I made it. And I made it on the basis of this idea that all of us are born, we live and we die, and countless numbers of us have died prior to this moment in time, and they're really not remembered. There's no memory of people, really, essentially. Maybe for a week, a month, a day, a year. But if I were to say to you, Cary Grant, Gene Kelly, those of you of a certain age would know what I'm talking about. These were famous people not so long ago, now long since forgotten. So what I said to the people at the Red Cross meeting was this. All of us, some of us who are celebrities and are in the public eye somewhat, it doesn't matter. So I coughed for them. Where did that come from? Holy moly. No, I'm good. I don't do water. This is the remnants of a cold, and it's just the remnants. I didn't know that was there. What I said to the people at the Red Cross was, all of us are dust in a moment. What stays alive, what reverberates through time, are our good deeds. Our good deeds. I help somebody today, and that person helps somebody else along the way, and we each do a good deed. The good deed reverberates, and that, although it doesn't have our name attached to it, that's what lives forever, and that's why I made the decision to go to the Red Cross rather than Leonard's funeral. That's my way of saying hello to you, and I'm off to my charity as of this afternoon, and I'll be there in time for Saturday night, where Neil McCoy is our guest this coming Saturday night. A wonderful man who they give their services. They come, he left Texas from somewhere and flew to Los Angeles, flying to Los Angeles, and will give his time and his talent for the purposes of charity. I mean, how wonderful is that?